So I'm Alison Hoban and I'm from Shepparton.
Hi, I'm Diana Kiseno. I am from Melbourne, live in Caulfield, yeah.
My name's Miranda Kovacic and I'm from the ANZ Bank.
My name's Lyndon Galea. I'm from Eat Up, which is a not-for-profit organisation.
My name is Diney Houseman. I'm originally from Sydney. I now live in South Melbourne and I work for Victoria Police.
I'm Deb Colville. I'm from Melbourne and I'm from Australian Federation of Medical Women.
So I'm Verity Byrne from ANZ.
Yeah, Armando Bompain from Multivac.
I'm Angela Stoller, I'm from the Department of Justice.
Gavin Rooney, Metropolitan Fire Brigade, Melbourne.
If you asked me that question yesterday, I was totally confused. I think it was yesterday where I didn't quite understand if I'd made progress throughout the day. Today on day 3 is probably the first time where I've actually just felt comfortable. And I think part of the reason for that was because I woke up this morning and I said to myself, I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to roll with the uncertainty, and I'm not going to have any expectations on what I'm going to achieve for the day. I'm just going to let it happen. And as a consequence of that, I'm actually feeling quite comfortable.
The pace of the course has been great. It's been structured enough to feel like there's some comfort in the structure, but also a lot of time for us to really do some retrospectives of what we've been through and to take time to really think about the principles that we're learning about and some of the experiences we've had. I think it's very easy in your day job to just get so caught up with doing that it's a real luxury to take the time and to also luxuriate in being completely uncomfortable but in a safe place.
I feel tired, but in kind of a good way. I feel like I'm going to go home and have a lot of time to reflect on what's happened this weekend. It's been a lot more of an immersive experience than I expected. In a way, I feel like I'm going to be taking a lot more away from this weekend than I was anticipating as well.
Every day has been a journey, has been like an unpeeling, taking the onion and taking every layer off, and I'm discovering more and more things about myself and how can I do things different and what can I improve.
I feel as though the challenge has been like going with the flow, with being open to a new kind of way of working with people. I've liked the sessions on reflection, the sessions on asking questions. I've enjoyed the idea of that I can learn how to think about complexity, think about social complexity, and I think that's what I've got out of the last couple of days.
I think probably the main thing about the way that the sessions have contributed to my learning is that I'm questioning things a lot more than I have a tendency to. Probably have a tendency to jump to conclusions or to jump to answers. And each of these sessions has sort of probed me in different ways or made me question things from different angles and see different perspectives, which is something that I want to get better at as a leader, but it's really forced me to do that in each of those sessions.
I think there's been an incremental increase in expectation and heat, if you like, in the course. And so as we're stepping through each session, I think we're becoming a lot more comfortable in the space and therefore learning more. And I'm looking forward to taking those learnings back to my work and my family.
Yes, I think we have heard a number of different stories in a number of different contexts, and it makes you think more critically about what you might do in a similar situation and how that might influence the decisions you make.
Absolutely. Just by the fact of reading the book and being here takes completely a different approach how to take a problem at hand. So you diagnose the situation, you manage yourself, then you intervene skillfully and you energize others. I didn't say it in the right way, but that's the process. So it absolutely gives me tools, like from the technical perspective, but as well give me the emotional intelligence how to approach difficult situations.
I think There's a number of layers of the different groups. So for example, getting to meet my buddy beforehand was fabulous because it gave us an opportunity to start building on our trusted relationship just with the two of us. The next level up in some of our peer groups, where we've been working with about 6 or 7 people, has been also a great opportunity to get to know those people and network with them, but still on a slightly smaller scale. I think as time progresses, we'll get more of an opportunity to get to network and meet people in the bigger group and the broader group. And I look forward to doing that.
Oh, no doubt. It's a pretty amazing mix of people in the room. So whether that's in terms of backgrounds, the industries, their roles, it's very unique in that way. Like I think that's the most special thing about the entire program. It's just the mix of opinions, the mix of backgrounds, of expertise. So I'm definitely looking forward to taking more advantage of that as you get to know more people.
Absolutely. I think the different perspectives that each individual brings into the group, and also we've had a really insightful sort of and a pleasantly surprised. There's a level of trust, there's a level of respect as well, and personally for me, getting everyone else's opinions about different viewpoints that I wouldn't necessarily have thought through some issues in that way in the past, whereas it's really reflective, sitting back and understanding what we're actually here to do, and being very grateful for being part of this experience.
Yeah, I'm really excited about what might come out of them, and I guess there's a lot of unknown in the Williamson program, but that also builds a lot of excitement about what the possibilities are.
I'd be very comfortable. I think the people that we've been exposed to as part of this initial phase of the course, there's no doubt that they're experts in their field, and they run a very well-prepared and well-prepared course, and a course that there's been a lot of effort going into fine-tuning over the years so that it can maximise the benefit that we're getting out of it, and I see that already.
I'm really excited about the rest of the program. I really enjoy these opportunities to sort of talk with really intelligent people about interesting ideas and issues, and have the time to then reflect on what I can take away from that. So what have I learnt? What does that mean for how I engage with people, for how I engage with people at work, but also in my life generally? I think a lot of this, it seems to sort of centre around where you work and what you do and where you want to go in terms of leadership for work. But I think actually I'm realising that there's so much more. It's about how you engage in life more broadly, and taking up opportunities to contribute in lots and lots of other ways. So I'm actually really excited about what comes next, and slightly petrified, and I think that's a really good combination.
Yeah, absolutely. Like to be honest, I'm probably generally a little bit more quieter in the session, so I haven't, in terms of the large group context, sort of put my hand up for a question or sort of made a comment. I'm probably a bit more of a fly on the wall type character, particularly being a little bit younger, and I guess in the context of people who are here, much more, the people here are far more senior than I, so I've tried to just take as much in and learn as much as I can, and they say if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room, and I think I'm well and truly in the right room here, because there's a lot of smart heads out there.
At this stage, I am confident. I think that this has just been like an excellent support group, and you can tell that so far that the people who've been chosen for this have really been chosen for a reason, probably all different reasons, but it's a really supportive, really trusting network, and I think that that's really going to play into how the rest of this program goes for me, but also for everybody else, having that supportive network and having all the great facilitators that we have as well.